Live there. Instagram always takes a minute. Oh, we gotta talk when the microphone's anyways. All right, so Instagram's live now. Last thing to do is Facebook.
We're live?
Yeah.
Holy guacamole.
Woo! Yeah. Oh. I guess that's my headphones. I don't know why the cords all tangled up over there.
Oh, I see it. No, my headphones are down there too.
All right, so it should be shared to the Facebook. Tales from the Tex Cannon is here. Good morning.
Good morning, Tails.
Matthew's here. Good morning.
Good morning, Matthew.
You have to tell me how the interview went, Matthew. So I don't know if I'll be able to go. So 2 options.
Okay.
Tomorrow,
Okay.
do you want to go get that stuff by yourself?
Possibly.
That's one option.
Okay.
Or we have to reschedule it to a different day.
Guess it don't matter either way.
Because I have something that afternoon I forgot about. I gotta go over to Kenton for. Oh, it says 0 viewers, but obviously that's not correct. Let me make sure it's on. It should be on everything.
Did you get Instagram to pop up?
Mm-hmm.
Did you click good morning, Brandon?
Morning, Brandon.
Did you click I'm gonna listen to it a few times, decide what I want to do with it. Oh, his interview.
Yeah, he had one of those, you know.
One of those?
That may get lost.
Oh, gotcha.
Autocon, good morning. Jorg, good morning.
Ooh, Autocon.
But no, Instagram's broken because this is, you see these up here?
Yeah.
That should be how many live and the time.
Okay.
And
that's not right then.
Yeah, so Instagram's having some issues.
Because when I tried it yesterday, you know, at the top right where it says like go live, I clicked it and it was like gray.
You have to wait. So was there a video over here yet?
No, and that never came up.
You have to wait. It's like sometimes it's minutes.
Yeah.
Did you copy the stream key over?
Yeah.
Or did you do the right one that give you 2?
There was 2. I imagine so.
Okay. Sometimes it literally in here took like a minute and a half this morning. For it, like it's always a minute late.
Yeah. Just turn this down towards me.
One of those, yeah. One of those. Just when they have one, but I doubt that. It's weird.
They're throttling us.
Gaslighting.
Well, I don't know if that's the right one. I don't know if gaslighting is the right term.
Why wouldn't it be the right term?
I just feel like it's not.
Why?
It just doesn't feel like it fits in this situation.
You already ate that waffle?
Yeah. Just an Eggo.
There's more in the basement if you want.
Takes about 2 bites. No, that was good. Near-death experiences, demons, attachments. Oh, gosh. Okay. One of those. Yeah. Now I understand what one of those means.
Very odd. Very odd. No YouTube yet. Any of our YouTube people in here commenting?
Here, let me pull it up on YouTube.
Yeah, let me make sure it's actually.
Let's see.
It says we're live
on YouTube.
Let's see.
Yep. There we are, both looking at our phones. Yep.
No. Okay. So
yep.
Just making sure.
Yep.
There we are, both looking at our phones. Facebook Live here.
That's gonna be annoying for.
Good morning, Riley.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Cryptids and Coffee. We're your hosts, Cryptid and Coffee.
That'd be a fun morning show.
We just need bells and whistles and.
So I got a funny thing for you this morning. I was just like, I Googled us just because I got on one of those rabbit holes and just going through like
Okay.
page 3 or 4 on the Google of like reviews of these odd third-party sites and everything like that. I thought you'd get a kick out of this. I found one that we had horrible reviews on.
Just one website?
Yeah.
Okay.
But keep in mind, it has like a total of like 6 listeners. So our podcast is on this website.
Okay.
So all 6 people hate the podcast. And it was hilarious. They all were saying the same things. Like, they really need to change the name because they really don't talk about cryptids. Like, what's with all the fungus talk? They really need to change the name. Like, that was just it the whole way down. So I started laughing and I went back. I just did like the last season just to be like, well, guys, I know like we have an episode coming out. Well, yesterday's episode was the fathers of cryptozoology, which is cryptid. You know, it's not a cryptid, but it's cryptozoology based.
Right.
Next week's is not anything kind of, and we connect it with the paranormal, but you know, it's we do talk about some things that we just want to talk about.
Yeah.
So I was like, I really am curious, and it's like 80% cryptids.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, well, that was
I think we're fine.
unbased. But then it was just like when I hear cryptid, I like this was like 8 or 9 comments. Keep in mind, 6 people just keep commenting
Yeah.
like in these loops. And it was really funny to me. Like, no, when you say the word cryptid, that means Dogman and Bigfoot. And they don't nearly talk about Dogman and Bigfoot enough.
Okay.
And I just started laughing. I'm like, you don't know what that word means.
Yeah, I guess not. Huh.
Because I wouldn't even say personally, Dogman's not a cryptid. And Bigfoot can kind of walk that line.
Right.
Between a paranormal entity and an actual cryptid.
Oh, yeah.
By definition.
Yeah, there, yeah.
So to me, I was like, you don't even know what the word
means.
That's
funny.
Not a Bigfoot podcast.
People are fun.
There's 5,000 Bigfoot podcasts out there. They're all great. Just go listen to one of them.
Right, yeah.
We do Bigfoot stuff. Yeah,
know.
Matthew Troll. It just was funny to me because it's just this own little like website. You know what I mean? Like it was their own.
I think I know. What's the website called?
I was like on page 5 of Google. It was like nothing.
Was it? I don't want to name anybody. I don't know. I was gonna make a fun joke. Like, you'd get it. Probably most of them would get it, but I don't want to.
No, it was
publicly do it.
No, it was just like a podcast review site, like where you could listen. Like it's where one like our feed goes there. It's one of those.
Right. Yeah. I was thinking, like, I don't know. I just don't want to say it. I don't want to say his name, but I think I had a funny joke.
Oh, don't say his name. I don't know who you're talking about, but don't say his name. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning, Mike. Let's just say
Colleen's here. Good morning. Well, Colleen's our normal YouTube.
Let's just say you threatened to throw him off a balcony.
Oh yeah, wife had the baby there. I seen.
Hey,
congratulations, Riley. I seen the pictures. Good.
We got another corn pop in the corn cult.
Yep. And
congrats.
Noah will have his baby soon.
Dang. Noah. Oh, Noah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Senior Pinch.
Yeah.
Which we're gonna do an episode for Senior Pinch about Senior Pinch.
Okay.
Making the lore of Senior Pinch. We'll do a Wednesday on it whenever we need a Wednesday.
The crab?
Yeah.
So you made that up during that interview?
No, we talked about it one night.
Oh, okay.
It was on a Patreon, like a Discord night.
Yeah.
You may not have been here, but we were all drinking, and way before we met them and knew the guys and everything like that. It may have been me, Brandon, like the core group that's always in the Patreon Discords.
Yeah.
And we made lore for Senior Pinch.
Right. So I didn't know. Yeah, I did not know that.
Because it was the Baja Peninsula, because that's the blue whale calving ground, one of the only ones we know about.
Yeah.
So they're eating blue whale calves, and that's how big the crabs are.
Right, yeah.
You guys are honestly my inspiration for my show. Let them get. Well, thank you,
right.
Matthew.
Hey, right, Matthew.
Yeah,
thank you.
I generally don't take anything like that to heart.
What?
Like that, like them people like saying like.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because I was curious. Like I said, I just went back and did the math because I'm like, well, maybe we have. Because I know we do other things, so I'm like, well, I just curious how many cryptid versus
non-cryptid, or
And I look back and it's like 80% cryptid. I'm like, okay, so that's nothing.
Yeah.
Because we also do the interviews and promotional stuff and that kind of stuff. Then
yeah, I think it's just him and his weird brother commenting on the posts. Oh, hey, Justin. It's been a while since I've been able to watch one of these.
Justin Lamb's here.
Welcome back, then. We're going to record at the tavern, us seeing Senior Pinch this weekend. Oh, really?
Yes.
Yes, what?
That they were going to do that. Matthew was talking to me about it.
Really?
Yeah. So do you want to go get this tomorrow?
So tomorrow morning, I'd have to leave. Is that something I have to decide now?
What time do you want us there if we can come tomorrow? Or would another time next week work well for you? Sorry, I'm just now talking to Jay.
Because I think I can go tomorrow morning, but there's something, I can't remember if it's my grandma or something, but that might be Thursday morning.
Yeah. And then I seen Senior Pinch is now being played on Wolf Rock Radio.
All right. That's
now we played the 3 really cryptid songs for that interview, like a chunk of them, but all of them are great.
Yeah.
I have fallen in love with The Squid of 35th Street.
I think I've listened to that one.
The more you listen to it, and he didn't list it as one of his cryptid ones, but I really think it's a good analogy for the deep ocean.
Okay.
Because the creature he's talking about is kind of like Cthulhu based, like the darkness swims with me. Like it's not a real, it's huge and older than time. So just like when you're out in the open ocean. If you've never been, Lake Michigan's about the only place inland you can feel the kind of the same thing. Because you can go out kind of far in Erie, but there's not really anywhere in Erie where you can't see an island or you can't see land.
Yeah, pretty much. You can't see something.
And you can walk back most of the way.
The towers that, what are those?
Smokestacks.
The smoke, yeah.
The steam vents. Yeah. The nuke towers. They're just steam that's coming out of the top of them.
Yeah. That's my landmark though when I'm out there.
That and Jesus or Mary.
Mary? Where's that one at?
One of the islands has a giant Mary and one of them has a giant Jesus.
Oh, on the islands?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how I tell the islands apart.
Guess that I don't know. I've only been to Put-in Bay once.
Whenever we're really struggling, we'll go fish by Jesus. And he's never let us down.
Never let us down.
But it's just longer to get there, so a lot of people don't mess with it.
Yeah. Ooh, Maddie said I spent Saturday listening to them, Senior Pinch.
Yeah. No, it's Squid. Gutter Butter is literally like talking about beating millionaires to death with their recycling bins, which we're all for here.
Right, yeah. I am. Morning, Joan.
If you guys can't tell, I'm a little sick. Fair flu. Fair kicked my butt.
I bet. I knew something. It was going to be rough when I didn't get a call from you all week.
I never slept.
Really?
Well, Dad, I think he'll come home today, but he's been in the hospital for like 5 days.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he went septic.
Oh, that's not good.
So I had to go to the fair.
What?
We'll talk off air.
Yeah.
But I had to go to the fair, do all that stuff. I had to come home, help at their house with things.
Yeah.
Then I had to come here with all the kids.
Right, yeah.
So then by the time I laid down, I woke up in 3 hours to go back to the fair.
Right, yeah. Dang.
Emily's exhausted too because the whole time when she wasn't working, she worked third shift the whole time. So during her sleep time is when she was having the kids.
Right, yeah.
So it was a good, like, the fair is very much worth it. I do everything for the kids. But it's a lot.
Right, yeah.
It's a lot. Our event will be 10 times easier. And I can't talk a lot of it because we're live and being recorded and all that. But the fair's hard because certain people
make it hard.
And I may have blew up a little bit this week.
Any of them I know?
I don't think so.
Okay, good.
I may have blew up a little. So the guy that did it before me, Pastor Kuiper, which if anybody ever knows, and if you're in Ada or whatever. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Amber. Everybody,
thank you, Amber.
If you ever come to Hardin County, you need to meet Pastor David Kuiper. He is the best man I've ever met in my life, the most godly man, he does a prison ministry. He does all this crazy stuff. He's 81 or 82 this year. He's the one that built the poultry department.
Wow.
When he got there, it was 3 birds in the back of the rabbit barn.
Nice.
And now we had about 1,400 birds and 148 kids.
Yeah. That's
so
awesome.
we're the biggest department at our fair. All this. Oh, is Chris in the Insta? Sorry, did I miss him? Nope. Morning, Stonebender.
Good morning, Stonebender.
So we have a package from Stonebender in there. Whitmer, Jeremiah. Hey, gang. How are you guys doing? We're doing great.
Doing fantastic.
Where did Matthew see? Oh, he can see. I don't get why we can't do it, but when they're on their side of it, they can see who's watching.
Oh, gotcha.
Morning,
Okay.
Chris. Traveling
Morning,
from
Chris.
Rhode Island. Morning, Matthew.
What's this say?
Show some love because teamwork makes the dream work. Well, thank
Ain't
you,
that
Amber.
the truth?
So,
Ain't that the truth?
Anyways, this poor man. He's a very much turn the other cheek, whatever, blah blah blah. He's too nice. And I just told Matt this year because I dealt with so much BS. And I'm in England. I'm about the most docile England, but
Right.
I still get loud.
Yeah.
I go from because a bunch of the kids down there started calling me Chip, and I had no idea why. And I'm like, why do you guys keep calling me that? Because we have 30% new members this year, so they never met us before, nothing like that. Because you're always chipper. We're in here at 6 a.m. and you're on a big smile, happy, and oh, okay. So I'm like, well, at least it's not a bad name,
Right? Yeah.
Because I don't know all these.
You got a chip on your shoulder.
With 9, 10-year-olds, they call you Chip, and I'm like, I don't know. I didn't eat the whole week.
They eating chips. I don't know.
I didn't eat. From Saturday afternoon till Monday morning, I didn't eat.
Really?
I didn't realize it till I got home yesterday morning.
Yeah. Ooh,
I never stopped moving.
Yeah.
But no. So it was like 7:30 in the morning, and I just was yelling at somebody, and because they were used to really dealing with the guy before me he just is so nice.
Yeah.
And he'll just turn the other cheek and walk away. I won't.
Not today.
No, well, because I'm here for the kids. I'm a volunteer. You're not slowing me down. You're slowing the kids down.
Some people.
That's it. Also, I'll talk about. I don't want to name names.
All right, good.
We also had a lot of help. It's weird, like I said on the fair videos and stuff. I've never had so much support and so much fight back in the same year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because local Megan is on the fair board now, and she was a powerhouse for us.
Yeah.
Like actually, Elin, her daughter, will be one of our workers.
Oh, okay.
At the Ohio Bigfoot Jamboree,
October 5th.
I have your T-shirt in the other room, by the way.
All right, cool.
So yeah, this is the Mr. E T-shirt.
Sweet.
So yeah, that's something we can talk about whenever we do that thing. Is that for the Jamboree? Pink T-shirts are the people you ask questions to.
That's who's gonna help you.
Yeah,
look for the pink.
And I did it. Me and Matthew were talking about it. You know why I picked pink, right?
It's easy to see.
Breast Cancer Awareness Month's October.
Oh, is it really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then see, you were on the ball. You knew what you were doing.
Mm-hmm. Morning, Paul.
Definitely planned for that. Hey, Paul. Oh, I'm getting a turkey.
Are you?
Not like
live.
Stonebender. Like a processed one.
Mine goes next Wednesday.
I'm getting it. I'm buying the one off the Fergusons.
Oh, they're good turkeys.
Yeah.
The other one?
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah, because the other one went on the truck.
She posted something on Facebook, and I'm like,
you buying it pre-butchered or?
No, but she's butchering it today.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
They're good turkeys. So you're buying the loser. No. None of our kids' turkeys got really, really big. Our biggest at the fair. So normally
should I tell her that? So is this one the loser?
Well, because he took the one I picked.
Yeah.
Her other son, Leo, because that's Cash's turkeys. So Leo did ducks and he won first place. He won, and I helped him pick his ducks.
Yeah. Nice.
But I've done that 4 years in a row for our 4-H kids.
Yeah. And they always do well.
Well, if I tell you this will either be Grand or Reserve champion.
Yeah.
I've been right. But I've also done it for 20 years.
Oh, yeah. You should know. Should have
You can just kind of, it's hard to explain, but when you feel like the bird, you can be like, yeah, this is going to
do what score well.
This is going to place. Like, if this doesn't place, I'll be
shocked.
because that means everybody else is amazing as well.
Yeah.
And I've done that with turkeys, and I've done that with our market ducks. Market chickens, there's just too many pens. There's 80 pens this year, 3 birds apiece.
Oh, wow.
So
70 or no 40.
240 something. Yeah, 240 birds. So it's impossible to the girl actually was the first time in a long time we've had the person that got grand champion at which one was it? Was it swimmers or seals? I can't remember, but it was their first time winning. Jay, your special shirt's going to be ready for the jamboree. There we go.
All right. I don't which one of her kids is the younger one?
The youngest?
Younger boy. Yeah.
Well, there's what do you mean younger boy?
Well, I guess there's a lot.
Yeah.
I got to
The
see.
2 youngest are Cash and Leo. Leo's the baby.
Okay. Maybe it was him then. I can't remember. One time though, it's just like,
was he like crazy and wild and full of energy?
Probably. I don't know.
That's Cash.
I don't know which one. I just know it was probably like
Leo's the quieter, probably the quietest, and then the rest of them are taller than you.
Oh, I know that. But this was like back in
because Jay's short. Nick, good morning.
Good morning.
We'll see Nick in a couple weeks.
This was back in probably like 10 years ago, maybe. I was driving to lift my house to drive to work to the bowling alley. And I was driving by their house, and they're driving around the go-kart or golf cart in the front yard. And I imagine he wasn't expecting me to look, because as I'm driving by their house, I just happened to look over at them, and they did this big like U-turn. It's all the kids just driving. He's one of the boys in the back seat, and they did this big turn, and he turns and he just goes and gives me the finger, like just to do it.
So that has 10 years ago. It has to be Tucker.
Tucker?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I don't. Okay,
well, because Cash is like 12 and Leo's like 10.
Okay, then it would have had to been.
Yeah. So
would have had to been because kid was probably like 5 or 6.
Because Tucker's 16, 17 right now.
Okay, he's probably like 6. Yeah, that adds up then. So yeah, he did that, and I happened to just look over right at the same time he did it, and he had the most serious look on his face. But we like locked eyes, and I couldn't stop laughing because then he put his hand down real quick because I don't think he was expecting me to see him, but I just happened to look, and it was like the funniest thing ever because that was the last thing I expected out of them. You know what I mean? But he just obviously did it on impulse. But I still remember that, and I laugh whenever I think about it. It's just that was a good time. That was it though. Caught him giving me the finger.
So in like right after the jamboree, there's a really cool episode. It's gonna be game show style. That you have to tell me if this is a cryptid recording or a known animal.
Wait, when are we doing this?
This will be the episode after the jamboree.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like after the jamboree. Like no. We're gonna. I'm like, what are we? This is a new game we're adding?
No.
You're right. I gotcha.
No, because I've been helping some with I try to ID the animals, and it's been really funny that I feel I've ID'd a lot of these animals for people, and I don't think some of them have enjoyed that as much as others.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Because I swear this is Bigfoot, or I swear this is Dogman, and no, that's a mountain grouse. But some of these animals are so rare, and are like animals. We talked about that with like the white bellbird's a perfect example. Loudest animal on the planet you can fit in your hand.
Yeah.
But a lot of these giant, loud, or deep sounds, you can turn that off.
No, it feels good.
Can be produced by very small animals.
Right. Yeah.
And like some of these grouse can be heard 2 or 3 miles away, and it hits you in the chest, and it feels like you're getting hit with something.
Yeah.
Because they have a resonating chamber you've seen prairie chickens. They look like they got the big breasts and like they inflate. That's a resonating chamber they're making. Okay. So they're literally inflating a giant part of their body to resonate sound. But yeah, no, it's just interesting. So I have a whole episode around weird. I think we're just going to stick with North America.
That sounds like fun.
Because have you heard of koala?
No, not.
They are absolute. They're nightmare fuel to hear that sound.
Really?
It sounds like a gator running through a chainsaw.
Oh, okay.
like deep and guttural, and it sounds like there's a behemoth is coming for you. And then you see a wet koala that's just having a panic attack.
It moved a little too fast.
Yeah. Smoothest brain.
Yes, I remember that.
Koalas have smooth brains. Oh, wait till you hear today's Freaky Fauna. It's a listener submission.
Oh, all right, cool. I like that.
Bob the Glob. Good morning.
Good morning, Bob the
I pray
Glob.
you both are doing well. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Brandon says, I'm going to binge listen to some episodes. I'm behind on while I work on them illustrations. Some of the illustrations he's made so far are really cool.
For
the book.
Gotcha.
And I think I gotta message Alex, but morning, Colleen.
Or Caroline. Morning, Caroline. We already said Colleen.
I am out of it.
It's all good.
Wait until you hear these episodes today.
It looks like the same shape.
Oh my gosh.
Did you have one of them moments?
No, I had to read 148 kids because like I did 2 days worth of shows. And I told him right at the beginning, I'm like, I'm going to mispronounce your name.
Yeah.
Oh, that's first name, last name. I don't care if I've known you for 10 years. Like, I'm going to mispronounce some of you guys' names. So in the loudspeaker, I'm saying this. I'm like, so just don't come up and tell me I mispronounced your name.
Right. Yeah.
I'm doing it all day. There's 148 of you.
Right. If you tell me that,
it does not matter.
It's going to be a lot of people. Yeah.
Instantly, kids like, yeah, it's not my name. But you knew I was talking about you, kid.
Right.
Like, you know.
Right, yeah.
Well, you got theirs right. My name's John Smith. Like, what do you mean?
It's easy.
There were some interesting names. Still standing daily.
Good morning.
No, good morning.
Good morning, still standing. Because I'm still standing. Yeah. That's a good song. I like the Joe Jackson version. I don't know who originally did it, but Joe Jackson, underrated. Not Michael Jackson's dad.
It was the Redman Group, wasn't it?
I don't know. I know Elton John covered it.
Oh, coffee this morning. Super good.
Who's provided by Peyton?
Provided by Peyton. She's provided coffee, I think, for the last year.
Yeah, I think so.
I think she has.
Which, thank you, Peyton.
No, thank you, Peyton. But this is their new flavor, the Jolton Jersey Devil. And we're about out of it because I drank it all for fair.
Oh, okay.
But I drank it black for fair.
Ugh.
But it's their highest like caffeine content one.
Yeah.
Ugh. It was actually really good. Okay, I got to go back. We got a lot of people all of a sudden.
Paul.
Where's Paul? Paul, I'm not going to the Mothman now. Something came up. I got a chance to meet my new favorite people on one of my favorite ghost hunting shows.
Oh, sweet.
The Holly cast for Project Fear show. Awesome.
Oh, nice.
I don't think we're going either. I got to post that everywhere.
That we're not going to be there.
Yeah.
It's too much.
I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
I don't think I can.
I think and that's right before the Jamboree. So
yeah. Elton John.
Still standing. Yeah.
What animal sounds like a pterodactyl? My sister and I heard a very loud screaming howl twice while snowshoeing in Oregon. Well, it depends on what do you mean by pterodactyl? Like, there's a lot of animals up there. Everything from, let's see, Oregon. There's so many birds from nightjars to grouse to, I mean, it could even be some of the seabirds, which when we were talking about the Pacific Northwest, there are species of duck that are scallop eaters that make ungodly noises. But people, like, they're not rare to come inland, but they nest in redwoods. They don't land very well.
Yeah.
So redwoods provide them a good landing strip because they're the size of a friggin' building.
Right, yeah.
That's right. 2024 has been a bumpy ride.
Ooh.
Gotta look sharp.
By Joe Jackson. You gotta look
I
sharp.
love the picture. The Geek Foundry. Good morning. Geek Foundry does some amazing stuff. Actually, I think I had... Well, I don't know if it's in here anymore. I had something from them, and I can't even think of what it is. Okay. Bob the Blob. You guys became one of my favorite podcasts. Love what you're doing. Keep it the great. Well, thank you, Bob.
Thank you, Bob. Very much appreciate that. And thanks, Felix, for just knowing who Joe Jackson is.
Paul, I'm on last 3 episodes of Freaky Fauna Friday. Oh, okay.
All right.
I thought he had a stroke there with the 3Fs for a second. And then I remembered, no, we do a show that has 3Fs.
Yeah. That's what you can call it for short.
No, the book's coming along good.
Good.
I think Alex is pretty much done with her first
go over.
Yeah, and then she wants me to read through it and approve it, and then she's gonna do the paragraph side, like actually punctuating and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Never did any of that.
Yeah.
Art coming in for the book is amazing. Brandon's done some cool stuff. Jeff from Star Cruiser, he's doing some cool things for it.
That's exciting.
Michael did some cool things for it. Bally Raven sent over some cool designs that she has out there. Other side prints. The commission, I got permission from the commission I got from them because I didn't pay for the rights of it. I just paid to get it done.
Yeah.
And they said, yeah, go ahead and put it in the book.
Sweet.
So there's going to be some really cool art in the book.
That's exciting.
And I've already started the bones of the second book.
Oh, yeah, true. Well, and the third.
Well, no, I'm taking a break on of the organic. I'm talking about just the second general book.
Oh, okay.
I can tell them the title because it really doesn't matter.
Well, what is it? You haven't even told me yet.
Yes, I have.
The title?
Yes.
What's the subject?
Mr. E's Big Book of Giants.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yes, you did, yeah.
Me and you have talked about this.
That's right.
It should be out. It'll be out by Crypticon for sure. That'll probably be the signing debut and all that. Ugh. Why don't you go ahead and open your birthday present?
All right.
Is your birthday the 19th?
26th.
26th. Be careful. Don't get the wires in the syrup.
Happy early B-Day. Is this from the fair?
No.
Oh.
We ordered it for you like a month ago.
Oh, is this like a new fanny pack kind of thing?
Yeah, so you can wear it like a backpack or a fanny pack. It has both. You can move the straps for either.
And it's got Bigfoot on it.
It's a Bigfoot fanny pack.
Oh, I see. Multiple locking points.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you. This will be used.
The company's pretty cool, too. I've got other stuff from them, and I didn't even realize it. See the gar on it?
Sipsy Wild.
Yeah.
Wilder. Oh, yeah, there's a gar.
Mm-hmm.
Gar with a rose, or whatever. Live your one wild life.
They do all kinds. Well, they do, like, they just kind of started the Bigfoot stuff.
Yeah.
But they actually do, they put, like, gar on things and that kind of, like, bowfin and.
I just saved, like, a photo of gar. It's like a photo of all their, like, a top-down view, but it's just their heads and snouts all lined up.
Yeah, that's how you tell them apart.
It looks pretty sweet. It's just like art made. Someone made.
Oh, did it have tropical on it?
I had no idea.
So that's the only gar. That's the only gar that's not in the U.S.
Oh, okay. I'll
the Cuban gar is kind of.
Here, wait. I'll send it to you.
Depending on who it is, they count it or don't count it.
Oops, no, get off there. I'll send it to you.
Let's do some art for your book. Well, Chris, you'd have to call. Are you working right now? I'll call you immediately after this.
Where was that?
I just finished paying. That's the only reason I posted that T-shirt. I just paid Chris, so Chris is paid.
Oh, okay.
For that T-shirt design, just so you know. Which I really love.
You'd be able to tell me if there's a. Would you say a tropical?
So, the Cuban gar is technically it's in the U.S. Oh, this is funny.
Just looks neat.
That's odd. Okay, so there's only actually. This is not all the species. This is 3 species.
Okay.
Juveniles and adults.
Oh, okay.
So the one with the big white stripe.
Yeah.
And the one next to it are both the same species. It's a juvenile alligator gar and an adult alligator gar.
Oh, okay.
The one next to it, the 2 in the middle. You want to guess what they're called?
Gurs.
Well, look at their heads. Like
pike. I don't know.
They're covered in.
Oh, spots. Spotted gar. Spotted gar.
Mm-hmm. And then, because they're short nosed and spotted. So that's when everybody's like, because they both have the kind of shorter snouts like alligators, but they stay smaller.
Okay.
So depending on where you're at, short nosed are endangered or spotteds are endangered. So the easiest way to tell is, does it have 1,000 spots on top of its head or not?
Right.
They'll all have a little bit of that cryptic patterning. But if you look at the other guys, like they have big spots versus a billion of them. And the other one is a gar not named.
Long nose.
Yes.
Long nose gar.
Long nose gar, short nose gar, alligator gar, spotted gar,
Pretty
Cuban
easy to-
gar, and tropical gar.
Pretty easy to identify them.
Yeah.
Or to get their names.
The other
right.
one is Florida gar. And the funny thing is almost every gar species looks terrifying, but is friendly or skittish or whatever, like alligator gar.
Right. Yeah.
They'll get 16, 18 feet long, and they are
still
very skittish.
Still will run from you.
They are very skittish.
I've only ever seen a gar once in the wild, like swimming. I've only ever seen when there was two of them.
Well, you don't go down to Florida a lot. You go down to springs, their springs are packed with them because that's the one place people don't blow them up.
I saw them up in Canada.
They fear people a lot because
Except never seen them.
They're eating all the game fish.
Yeah.
No, they're not. I hate people. They make gar, like they break their necks and throw them on the bank and stuff like that. And bowfin, they'll throw on the bank. Now, I will say there's a group in Arkansas now that they released bowfin finally.
Right.
After I was there for a couple of years and be like, well, they don't do any of that.
Poor guys.
But yeah. No, because the want and waste rule. But yeah, long-nosed gar eat, just tiny, tiny fish. That's what that bill's for.
Yeah, it's game fish.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, game fish. And then alligator gar pretty much exclusively eat suckers.
Like dum-dums and...
Yeah. No, like red horse and spotted suckers and stuff. Because that's
Burbot.
No.
Oh.
I don't think... I'm going to venture. There is, like, they do a co-occur in, I guess, just a couple states.
I bet you one's eating a burbot.
It would be because they're very, very, very different fish.
Yeah.
One breathes air, shallow water, warm water, river fish. The other one is 600 feet, bottom of the deepest water, cold water.
Cold, yeah.
For that to co-mingle would be very fascinating.
That'd be cool.
It's obviously has to have happened in the U.S. history.
Let's get them in a tank together.
Yeah. One will die immediately from just the temperature.
Right. Big tank.
They have them at the Chicago Aquarium, burbot. But that's always, you can't see in the tank because it's chilled.
Yeah.
And it like gets humidity on the glass and everything like that.
Oh, okay.
So you can't even see into it.
But they just have cold.
I'll call you right after we get done with this, Chris. But burbot are, I love them to death because they're really fascinating. They're only freshwater cod in North America. They taste amazing. They're fun. They're a fun fight in the ice when they spawn. And I'd love one in a tank because they're really pretty. They got really crazy patterns, but they don't move.
Yeah, they just sit.
The University of, I think it was Wisconsin, did studies on them in the summer months. And the average burbot moved, I think it was 7 meters in a month.
Dang.
So for everybody at home, a meter's roughly 3 feet.
Yeah.
So they move like 25 feet in a month.
So not much at all.
No, they don't move.
Yeah.
They're only active in the cold months are active feeding. And then they only are really active when it's spawn. And then they kind of go nuts. Sturgeon. That's a fun one. It's another big giant fish that people were scared of forever that does nothing to nobody.
I don't know.
Except in Alaska, where they did kill people.
See?
That was a river monster.
Killer sturgeon.
You remember that?
I don't remember for sure.
He thinks what was happening is that they were getting spooked in the shallow water.
Oh, okay.
And when they were jumping back
to
flee, they were hitting the kayaks on their back and killing the guys.
Huh.
Which for white sturgeon, they get 22, 23 foot long and way more than a great white shark.
And
so but it's the same thing with a lot of those big fish is they never, they're not predators. They're active scavengers. So they never kind of forget being small and having stuff chase them.
Yeah.
So even though they're bigger than most marine mammals at that point in their life, they kind of always have that instinct to flee.
Yeah.
When they get spooked. And you see it with lake sturgeons, like when they're spawn and stuff like that, you'll see a shot. They're freaking 6-7 foot long. They'll see a bird shadow and they'll all panic.
Yeah.
Like there's no bird that's going to go for one of these guys, but they remember from being little
Right. Yeah.
that that's a predator.
Right. That'd be impressive if an eagle like pulled one out.
I could see an eagle grab one of the back scoots, thinking it was a fish.
Not yeah.
Just that piece is a fish.
Yeah.
And then bloop,
Realizing it.
getting dragged down to its death.
Gosh. Man, maybe I will turn that off. Hey, Michael.
Michael did some really cool illustrations for the book. Sup, boys from San Diego, California. Well, awesome.
Hello, unknown entity.
San Diego has a really good zoo.
Oh, yeah. I think we've talked about that before.
Oh, yeah. No, it's one of the ones that are known for really good zoos.
The old San Diego Zoo.
Mm-hmm. It's like kind of like the wilds. They have giant enclosures.
I didn't go to zoo this summer.
No, I
Now I think about it.
we were supposed to go with the listeners up to Toledo.
Were we?
Mm-hmm. But I was in the me and Emily were in the hospital for 10 weeks, and
Oh, during that time.
that just kind of set everything back. But we were supposed to go in May, but by the time May was here, I didn't want to do anything. I wanted to stay at this house.
Right, yeah. Who we got here? Matrix break?
Good morning.
Good morning, Matrix.
How do you say this name?
Good morning, Veronica.
Veronica, good
Yes.
morning.
Veronica Vaughn.
We just got a new panda, I think. Oh, pandas are hard to come by.
Oh, sweet.
That's an animal that'll be extinct soon.
Aren't they already?
Kinda.
Yeah. I mean,
Kinda.
functionally.
I think they're closer to genetically extinct.
Hmm.
Yeah, the Tennessee Aquarium was really
there,
cool.
Been there as well. That's down in Gatlinburg, right?
Mm-hmm. The Georgia Aquarium is probably one of the best in the country because they're the only one that has successfully housed. Well, they housed 3 whale sharks, the biggest fish in the ocean.
Right.
And as far as we can tell, they're keeping them very healthy and entertained. I hear a little monster.
Hear a pitter patter. And
come here. Oh, he's attacking.
Oh.
He's shaking his hand.
There we go. Good morning.
Atlas, come here.
Oh, hi. Good morning.
Hey.
There he comes.
Oh, yeah, doing your happy feet. Woo-hoo! All right.
Good morning.
It's in Chattanooga.
Oh, Chattanooga.
Chattanooga. The Chattanooga River. Oh, and then during one of my psychotic breaks this week, me and about 15 4-H kids started singing Country Roads.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I started singing it because I was about to have a psychological break. And then they all joined in.
And helped. Did you join in? Did you help at the fair?
He came one day.
Did you help? Yeah. I know you did. You probably did all the work, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, you did it. I knew it.
Oh.
You know, if you turn around the other way, you'd be able to see it better.
I know.
Hey. I don't know.
All right, you ready for it, Mammy?
That's his default, is
I
left.
swept out his playpen because he got a Pop-Tart last night, but he decided not to eat the Pop-Tart and hide it. Mama? Mama? Oh.
He's pointing at
He only gives me a hug like that after he
Ball?
falls and hits his head.
Is that true?
He was a little Moz. So, you guys, everybody will get a kick out of this. There are Dr. Peppers. There are Dr. Peppers now hidden in this house.
Yeah.
For the next decade.
Why is that?
Because Atlas last night, I've been sick. I've been really sick and tired and just like. So last night I was having so much trouble keeping up with Atlas and taking care of the girls and everything like that. And so he was just destroying the kitchen, pulling everything out of all the cupboards. But there's a case of Dr. Pepper on the back porch, and he kept pulling them out and just dropping them on the floor and carrying them around and stuff like that. And then when I came back in there, I didn't see any of them.
They're all gone.
Yeah. So he had hid them. I found one in the crock pot. He had put the lid back on the crock pot in the cabinet, and there's a Dr. Pepper in the crock pot. So he does it. He used to do it with water bottles. Now he's doing it with my Dr. Peppers.
Well, that'll be fun.
That's why I'm like, I'm not annoyed or nothing because in a year when I pull out something to cook with that is for a summer thing, I'll be like, why is there a Dr. Pepper in here?
Right, now
But
you know.
I got a Dr. Pepper now.
Yeah. Oh, a little bonus.
No, so creep it real. Good morning.
Good morning, Creep It Real.
It's an Easter egg hunt, yeah.
Right, exactly.
No, I think the book turned out well for a first time ever doing anything like that. Oh, a hidden Dr. Pepper.
For 10 years.
A refreshing surprise. I love Dr. Pepper. I lived off of pork sandwiches and Dr. Pepper this past week.
Oh, geez.
So only pork producers and only sandwich is still $5. My cheese is $10.
Jeez.
At fair food prices are stupid.
Yeah, just going way, way, way up.
Yeah. We're one of the poor fairs.
The only soda to get a doctorate.
Yeah. Pib only got a mister.
Yeah. Is there another doctor or something?
I think there is. I think one of the knockoffs is like.
Or you're Mr. Pibb.
Isn't it Dr. Soda?
I don't know.
It's something like that. It's something silly.
Like a Myers brand or something.
Yeah. Because Dr. Pepper's named after the guy that invented it.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
He was a chemist.
Hmm.
He was trying to, I think it was rocket fuel.
Come on. I'm not that dumb.
Dr. Thunder.
Dr. Thunder.
Still standing.
That's
Thank
right.
you. And Brandon, Dr. Thunder. No, that's W40 though.
WD-40?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so either.
No, it was first invented as a fuel base, and it didn't work. And then they put it on the outside of the rockets as a lubricant.
Hmm.
That is the origins of WD-40. I remember on how it's made.
You know why it's called WD-40?
Because it's the 40th formula.
Yes. Water displacement 40.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. 40th try.
Because like with the fuel cap, like that liquid or not liquid, because isn't it like it's not a liquid fuel in some of the capsules? It's like a giant wax ball almost.
Oh, I have no idea.
But then they were talking about how to make it because they needed like there's layers in there, right?
Okay.
So they got to keep the layers separate so they don't mix.
Right.
Liquid was too heavy, but gas fuels they could never fit enough in.
Okay.
So they ended up, I think, making like a wax like substance. It was kind of the mix, but they needed something in between because they're like stacked in there like disc. Anyways, you'll hear that in the bad physics episode is us explaining physics badly. The observer effect's crazy. I hope we did a good enough job of just explaining that. But
that didn't come out yet, right?
No, that's next week.
Next week, okay.
Sounds like the Golden Age BC comic character, DC comic character. I'm not sure if it's the Sam's or Kroger's.
Thunder.
It does sound like a.
Yeah, like
I'm Dr. Thunder. I think we could turn that off. I'm getting a little chilly.
I know. I want to, but it also feels like refreshing.
You ready for the jamboree?
I hope so. I think so.
I think I did change my mind that you're gonna give the presentation to start, and then I'll stay outside and help set up things.
Sure. Yeah, that'll go well.
I think it will. Why wouldn't it? We're not doing too sciencey of a presentation.
What is it again?
I think we're just gonna we'll talk about why Ohio, why Bigfoot.
Okay.
Kind of deal. I just think that'd be because we'll just start kind of get into that stuff. Talk everything about geology of Ohio, the forestry of Ohio, and even the folklore and the cultural importance in Ohio.
Okay. I like that.
Because it'll be something different than we've ever done. Because we do a little bit of the folklore side of it, but a lot of it's like the science side of it.
Yeah.
But the cultural importance to Bigfoot in Ohio in the last 10 years is dramatically shifted.
I'd say so.
I mean, even just the fun part of it,
like him being at Walmart and in the Hockin Hills.
I forgot to tell you, got asked for an autograph this week at the fair from a listener.
Oh, nice. That's a big deal.
I'm not joking.
I believe you.
No, as Emily walked away, she was immediately embarrassed.
Because someone wanted an autograph?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heard somebody in the crowd's like, Mr. E. Huh?
Yeah. Huh?
No.
That's funny. That's good, though.
Well, because the bus was there all week.
Oh, yeah.
It was
good.
giant white billboard. I was
Right.
so busy, I never handed out a single Bigfoot flyer.
That's,
I had them on my desk,
yeah.
but the second I got when you have that many kids, there's just not big problems. But there's always
Something.
there's
to
always
deal with.
something that needs corrected.
Yeah. Somebody to help.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but no. So the book's going good. Art for the book's coming along really cool. There's some really cool pieces of art. Because well, I mean I could talk. Brandon showed me a couple designs he did. They're already really really cool. Like I said, Collins, Michael did some really cool ones. Other side prints. Jeff's doing. I don't want to say which encounter, but he's doing the one that started it all for us, at least me. And it's kind of towards the end of the book.
Betty and Barney?
No, that's where I connected the thing.
Right.
But talking about like the thing that got the idea of giant living creatures.
Oh. He's just doing that creature.
Yeah.
Understood. Okay. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he's doing the art for that creature.
Oh, cool.
And then
All
he
right.
actually had art.
Did you show him? Yeah, the blob one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I told him like it's
already it.
That's in the book.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh yeah, I'll just send that one when I finish this one.
All right, cool.
So that one will be in the book too. Cause that's a fun one. That's already in the book. And Michael had one in his book series that was already that I had in our books. And is it book 2 or book 3 that this one's in?
What are you talking about?
His creature, Michael. You'll know what I'm
Oh.
talking about. Sorry, I'm sick.
Which one of Michael's books?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So
okay.
Michael did a couple arts custom and then gave us permission to use an art from his books that has a same creature, different style, but same creature.
Gotcha.
I can't wait for when we do the reproduction book.
Oh, yeah?
Talking about ovipositors.
Yeah, I was going to say that word. Yeah. Pseudopenes.
I literally just seen a video of a giant
Right.
camel cricket.
Hemipenes.
Hemipenes. That's
Yeah.
in snakes.
I know. Camel cricket. Oh, I've seen them. I know
Yeah,
what those
they're
are.
big and scary.
Yeah.
They can kind of give you a little bit of a hard bite.
Yeah.
But they're pretty much harmless. They just look scary.
They're just big legs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this lady was like, sorry you're sick, J-Dog. Hope it's not the lung worms again.
Yeah, let's hope not.
Well, I'll go take some ivermectin. I'll just go nip this in the butt right now. I got some horse one in the cabinet in there.
We should do that for a week.
You don't do it for a week.
Well, I mean, do a week cleanse.
You do one time.
Right.
Remember I told you that,
Yes.
that's that he was warning about. That can kill you.
Right, yeah. Not for a week straight. Like,
You should never take any drug that's not prescribed for you. Also, that is a very strong.
oh, yeah. We should do
Anyways,
it, though.
Yeah, I would be down. What was I even talking about before that?
Oh, gosh. Okay, hold on. Sorry, it's not the lung words again. And then we said...
this giant camel cricket.
crickets, yes.
This lady's like, this cricket's humping the ground with its giant pecker. And because an ovipositor, anybody don't know, is on crickets, it's easy to see because it's that long, almost looks like a needle.
Yeah.
So that's what she's doing. She's laying her eggs in the ground. And this lady is like filming this thing, is like, look at this cricket hump the ground. Ah! Yep, Dad. Oh, you're trying to get away from me. Mom is not doing a good job of keeping an eye on you.
Yeah.
Huh? Okay, I'll hold him.
I'm clipping that one
Yeah, I wonder how I
for
could
the
have
new
got
intro.
Sick.
Wait, which part? The ovipositor, that cricket's up in the ground.
Cricket's humping the ground.
I'm guessing that's probably it.
So I think for season 7, we may have 2 intros.
Oh.
So we may just switch back and forth.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. Hey, don't say that to me.
'Cause I think Senior Pinch may be doing a custom little song for us.
Oh, all right.
And then, but I still like our clips thing.
Right, yeah.
So if they're okay with it, I'm talking to Noah about it right now. About just having, if they do that, just give us the one with just the music.
Right, yeah.
Too.
Yeah.
So we'll switch back and forth.
Okay. You had to look back like, what are you doing? Ha!
You can turn the other way.
Yeah.
Ugh. All right. Look at the camera.
There you go.
Look at the camera.
Stimulation.
Ow! Forgot you have teeth now.
Oh, he really did bite you?
Yeah. Actually, kind of hard. I was letting him do it because I forgot he has teeth.
Right, yeah.
Show him.
Show him your chompers.
Show him your teeth. He hates his mouth being touched. But
Really?
then he'll come up and bite you. Yeah. He wants down so
I know,
bad.
I could go in limp like.
He's a destroyer.
Oh. What is he going to do with you, mister?
Take you out back and put you in with the turkeys. All three of the turkeys are getting butchered.
All right. Goodbye, Harambe.
Mm-hmm. He got mean. He actually drew blood on Emily the other day.
Really?
Yeah.
Like his feet or his beak?
Beak. Yeah.
About to say his pecker.
His back.
Like, wrong one. Not that one.
No. Then I got 6 meat chickens to get butchered too.
Right. Yep. You told me that.
Yeah.
That's why when you told me that, just really great. Oh, wait, see if you noticed. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. That's when I seen that post that she was selling that turkey. Because I was like, oh, I'll just buy the turkey and take it to the same lady.
How much did you get it butchered for?
I don't know yet. She's going to tell me today. She's getting
Okay.
it butchered today. She's going to tell me how much
She's
pounds.
taking a bunch of.
Huh?
You charge them by the pound.
Yeah.
No, they're good turkeys. They got actual market turkeys, so they're broad-breasted whites. I
All
think they're going to be 25 to 30 pounds is what they ended up being.
Cool.
But that's really light because the cash last year did 52 pounds.
Dang.
There you go. Here's a hooligan. Okay. I just parked at my job. See you guys. Pursue the endeavors from the beginning is inspiring. Stay up, bros.
Thank you, unknown. Have a good day at work if you're still in here.
I feel like naming it Harambe and then butchering it is just begging for the apocalypse. You realize how crappy things got after the last Harambe. No, it's like the Uno reverse card.
Yeah. He's fixing it.
You do it twice. The hens are basically pets at this point. It's egg only. No, yeah, no. So the goal was to keep Harambe as a pet, but he got mean.
Is it just because the other ones, though?
No, I thought it may be, but
Okay.
Harambe's finally getting bigger than the other Tom, and he's still mean.
Okay. Because you can have 2 male turkeys and they can be fine.
As long
right?
as they're raised together.
Right, yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah. Could I seen a video of these people at their farm? Like the kid was getting
You
out of
kind
the
of
pool.
like, well, keep mine in commercial settings. They raise 50,000 of them
Right,
together.
yeah, that's true. Doesn't matter if they're male or female.
No, they keep all Toms and all hens together.
Oh, okay.
It's very rare for them to raise hens. Most
With
of
Toms.
the time in commercial settings, hens are destroyed before because they're not worth the feed.
Oh, I thought it was the other way around.
No,
So chickens, like chicken farms?
depends. I'm talking about for turkeys.
Oh, just turkeys. Okay.
The Toms have better carcasses than the hens.
Gotcha. Okay. That
So
makes
from
sense.
a commercial standpoint, it's not worth the investment into
Right.
the hens.
Right. Doesn't make sense for them.
For the same amount of feed, you can get a much better carcass
Right.
off a Tom.
How are turkey eggs different? Are they good?
They're not. I've had them just a handful of times.
They're not good?
And I never liked them. The yolk's really chalky.
Chalky, like dry?
No, it's weird. It just has a weird flavor and texture.
Okay.
Geese eggs, I only had one time, and I didn't like it. It was,
Mm.
I did not like. It was oily. I did not like it.
Hmm.
Duck eggs are really good, but I don't like duck eggs Like scrambled eggs.
But in your
If you're
food,
putting duck eggs for everything else, they're so much better.
yeah,
Duck egg noodles, duck egg baking.
duck
All right,
egg French toast.
there you go. Gotta go, fellas. Have a great day. Thanks for laughing. See you, Brandon.
See you, Brandon. Have a good day.
Oh, it's time.
I'm
All
s-
right. We got to say goodbye, everybody.
Oh, yep, it is time. So
Goodbye,
long.
Instagram first. Oh, I can't even.
You can't even exit, can you?
Oh, I can't even exit. Oh, wait.
Oh, there we go. There it is.
All right. Bye, Instagram.
Goodbye, Instagram. So long.
Oh, man.
Goodbye.
Bye. Oh, bang.
Oh,
Bye.
bang.
Bye, Paul.
Bye,
Into the
Caroline.
abyss. I really thought he said something else.
Have a great day.
Yeah. Interesting about the duck eggs. Catch you later. See ya.
See you, Daniel.
A lot of cool people this morning. A lot of cool people.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Have a wonderful time.